Imagine this. It's a scorching hot day, and you get into your car, only to be greeted by a blast of hot air from the vents. You turn on the AC, but it just doesn't seem to cool down fast enough. Sound familiar? Well, today, I'm going to share with you some expert tips that will make your car's air conditioner blow twice as cold. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to do to beat the heat and stay cool all summer long. First and foremost, regular maintenance is key to ensuring your AC system is performing at its best. Just like any other part of your car, the AC needs attention to function properly. Let's start with the refrigerant. Refrigerant is the lifeblood of your AC system. It's what cools the air. Over time, it can leak or deplete, leading to less effective cooling. Automotive experts recommend having your refrigerant levels checked every year or two, especially before the summer season. If it's low, topping it up can make a noticeable difference in how cold your AC blows. Next, the cabin air filter. This filter keeps dust and debris out of your AC system. If it's clogged, it restricts airflow, making your AC work harder and less efficiently. Most manufacturers suggest replacing it every 12,000 to 15,000 miles. But if you drive in dusty areas, you might need to do it more often. Replacing a dirty filter can improve airflow and cooling performance significantly. Another often overlooked component is the condenser. Located at the front of your car, it can get clogged with bugs, dirt, and debris, which hinders its ability to dissipate heat. A quick wash with water can help keep it clean and functioning optimally. Next, where you park your car can make a huge difference in how hot it gets inside. Parking in the shade or using a sunshade can significantly reduce the interior temperature. Studies have shown that on a hot day, the temperature inside a car parked in the sun can rise by up to 40 degrees Fahrenheit in just an hour. By parking in the shade, you can keep your car much cooler, sometimes by as much as 20 to 30 degrees, making it easier for the AC to do its job. If shade isn't available, consider using a reflective sunshade on your windshield. This can block out the sun's rays and keep your car cooler. It's a simple step that can make a big difference. Before you turn on the AC, take a moment to ventilate your car. Open all the doors or windows for a minute or two to let the hot air escape. This helps lower the initial temperature inside the car, allowing the AC to cool it down more quickly. Some experts even suggest driving with the windows down for the first few minutes to flush out the hot air before closing them and turning on the AC. This can be especially effective if you've been parked in the sun. Now, let's talk about the recirculation mode. Most cars have a button that lets you choose between fresh air and recirculated air. When you first start cooling your car, it's best to use the fresh air mode to bring in cooler outside air, especially if the outside temperature is lower than inside. Once the cabin is somewhat cooled, switch to recirculation mode to keep cooling the air inside the car, which is already cooler. Using recirculation mode can make your AC more efficient because it's not constantly trying to cool hot outside air. However, be mindful that if you're in a very hot environment, the outside air might still be cooler than the interior at first. When setting your AC, always set the temperature to the coldest setting. Some people think that setting it to a higher temperature saves energy, but in reality, it can make the system less efficient. The AC will work to reach the set temperature, so setting it colder ensures it runs at full capacity. For fan speed, there's a bit of a trade-off. A higher fan speed circulates more air, which can cool the cabin faster, but the air might not be as cold. A lower fan speed blows colder air, but might take longer to cool the entire cabin. Depending on your preference, you can adjust accordingly. One strategy is to start with a higher fan speed to cool quickly, then lower it once the desired temperature is reached. While it might be tempting to roll down the windows for some fresh air, doing so while the AC is on can reduce its effectiveness. The cool air will escape and warm air will enter, making the AC work harder to maintain the temperature. So, keep those windows closed when the AC is running to maximize cooling. If you need ventilation, consider using the AC's fresh air mode instead. There, you have 6 expert tips to make your car's air conditioner blow twice as cold. To recap, 1. Maintain your AC system regularly. Check refrigerant, replace cabin air filter, clean condenser. 2. Park smartly, in the shade or use sunshades. 3. Ventilate before cooling. Open windows to let hot air out. 4. Use recirculation mode wisely. Start with fresh air, then switch to recirculation. 5. Optimize AC settings. Set to coldest, adjust fan speed as needed. 6. Keep windows closed while AC is on. Try these tips out and I guarantee you'll notice a difference. Stay cool and thanks for watching.